Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are working on that little custom paring knife that I drew up in the last video. And I actually had a person who saw the last video said they wanted one, so I'm going to be doing two at the same time. It just makes it a little bit quicker and easier. Now I have spoken with both the people who are after one and shown them the design and had to think about it myself, and I'm just putting a little curve down on the rear of the knife, which you can see there. Just wasn't quite happy with the design, so I just changed it a bit. Alright, and here we are cutting it out. So I'm using the bandsaw to do that. I've just got a little small hobby bandsaw, does the job. I use bimetal blades on it. This steel that I'm using is a carbon steel. It's 1084 carbon steel. Now it has been previously heat treated. It's heat treated up to 44 Rockwell, so it is a decently hard piece, but the bimetal blade does just sort of zip through it fairly well. So there's the first one cut through, and on to the second one. Okay, once they're both cut, we'll just head over to the grinder. There we go. Alright, over the grinder. Now I'm just taking them back to the lines. As you can see, this high carbon steel's throwing a lot of sparks. That's one of the indicators that it is high carbon. You see the sparks flying up over the top. That's why I have eye protection on. I also have ear protection on, because it's making a fair bit of noise. Luckily I've dimmed it down for you guys so you get a sense of the noise, but it's not really what the noise is like out there. So there we go, top's done. And just starting to work on getting the curve at the back after I've hogged a bit of material out. Now this is a really coarse belt, it's a 40 grit, just so I can rip some material off really quickly. I don't want to spend forever doing it. There we go, starting to get to a rough shape. Wee bit more to do. Just have a feel of what it's like. Just start smoothing things up a bit. Okay, the rest out of the way. And now we can just tidy everything up. If I go vertical down it, rather than the horizontal into it, I can start getting cleaner lines and lines that run together properly. And again, just feeling the way it feels in the hand. And we're going to the small wheel tool. This gives me a tighter little radius to work over. Just move the camera so you can see it a bit better. And I can just get into that nice tight little edge there. So take it down to my marks and then just start working the profile of the handle. And there'll be a few times where you see I check it, feel it, and make sure that it's feeling okay, or where I need to take some more material out. Okay, feels good in the hand, jobs are good, and across we go to drill the holes. Now we're going to mark the holes out. This is going to have the brass bolster on it, so we need a couple holes for that. We need a hole at the back and a hole at the front. Now I very rarely measure the holes in. I do it generally by eye. I've been a tradesman for a fair while, so I can get away with that and still have pretty good looking hole locations. I'm just going through with the drill at the moment and marking them. And then I'm going to use a bit of cutting lubricant just to drill it through. Now in all reality, I probably should have center punched the holes and all of that sort of stuff, but I couldn't find the center punch, so again, lots of years of practice, I can get by without doing that. So I just lightly mark with the drill, and then we come through with the heavy drilling. And like I said, this is a pretty hard steel, so it's a matter of taking your time, going slow, and making sure there's plenty of lubrication in there. Okay, there we are, all drilled. Our next step's going to be doing the heat treatment. If you like the video, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit that little bell notification so you know when there's more videos in the series coming out, and continue along for the journey with me. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.